I am standing with David Onyemata, who not only is now a former Bison, he is now an NFL star, coming to be, with the New Orleans Saints. This is the day after.
Yeah.
You had a day now to celebrate, and kind of has it sunk in that you're now been drafted in the NFL by the New Orleans Saints?
Yeah, definitely. It's sunk in, and right now it's just getting out there, getting like me and the team and me and every other person out there. So I'm kind of just looking forward to that.
How exciting is it now that you know where you're going to be playing in the NFL? You know which team has chosen you in the draft.
Yeah, it's really exciting. Just knowing where you're going to be, and just kind of having that weight off your chest, you know. So
how now let's be honest here now. How nervous were you the last 3 days? You know, day one, you probably didn't, maybe not picked in the first round, but then 2 and 3 there was a chance, and then obviously you got picked in the fourth round, 120th overall by the Saints. But talk about sort of how you felt the last week before you being picked on Saturday.
I didn't really stress about it. I kind of like already did my part, and I kind of let the rest kind of fall in place. So I was literally just waiting for the phone call. That's basically what it was.
And you got some phone calls on Saturday. A little birdie told me you were out golfing, if I'm not mistaken, and that's when you found out you got drafted.
Yeah.
Why'd you go golfing? I believe this was your first time you golfed.
Yeah, it was just an opportunity. Like it just seemed to happen that day, like, and it was a buddy's birthday. They were going for golfing, and I just kind of hopped on. Yeah.
Nice. So the Saints pick here. Who calls you when you find out officially that you're now a New Orleans Saint?
Spoke with the head coach. Spoke with the whole staff. And, yeah.
How cool is that?
It was really cool just getting the phone call, because it wasn't. I didn't know how that felt. I never experienced anything like that before. So. Yeah.
And I'm assuming after that your phone's blowing up from everyone and everything. But you did talk to your family back in Nigeria?
Yeah, I talked to my parents and my brothers and sisters.
Did they get sort of the magnitude of you being drafted in the NFL? Did they understand that a bit?
Yeah, I think they understood that, because once it was all done, like I got messages from like my brothers and whatnot, just kind of wishing me all the best and all that. So yeah.
How big is your family?
6 kids.
Is it brothers and sisters?
Yeah.
How many?
We're 4 boys and 2 girls.
There you go. And then you got mom and dad as well out there. I'm assuming down the road everything's good as a Saint and all that. You'll have a good contingent go and maybe come out and watch you play in the NFL?
Definitely. Let's see how that goes.
Yeah.
Just taking it step by step, day by day. So.
A couple other questions and we'll let you go here. What's up next for you when you get out to New Orleans?
Rookie minicamp. Yeah, so that's the next name, and that's the next point.
It's pretty cool, and so you knew the Saints a bit, because they were the first ones who looked at you way back a couple years ago, and they were here in the pro day. Just talk about kind of that connection you've had with the Saints before even being drafted by them.
I felt like it's been a really great connection. Just when I got out there for my visit, felt really comfortable. Like. It felt like I was home, So once after my visit, after my pro day with working with Coach Johnson and everything, I felt really comfortable with my coach and the organization. Yeah.
So yesterday when you find out you're on the golf course and you come back here, you got to do some media. But the team was here, they were doing spring camp, they're finishing up right now here. How cool is that to kind of have your team, a lot of your teammates kind of celebrate with you here in your home away from home in Winnipeg?
Definitely, it was really huge. Just kind of showing them it's possible to do it. It's once you put your mind into it, you get it.
I asked you this yesterday, but I'll ask you it now on film here. You think sometimes how amazing that choice was to come to Coach Doby's door or 5 years ago. Now all of this happens a bit.
Definitely, I've thought about it like a couple times, and it's like if I didn't make that move, like if I didn't just walk into his office that day, like what would it been my story, you know? Yeah. So.
Your story is amazing. Your story continues. We'll keep following you from afar a bit. Don't be a stranger when you come around Manitoba. You've been amazing, David. Last thing here, you got a memory sort of from here, either being a University of Manitoba student athlete or being a Bison that you can remember to go with you when you get to New Orleans now? What made you sort of, now into an NFL, hopefully a big star in the future?
Definitely, just the connection and the relationship with these guys, going out to playing games and all this with like all the guys. Like I've met so many people over my past couple of years here, and it's been something really, really huge.
It has been something really huge. David, congratulations. It's an amazing story. We will continue to watch your journey as you now are a New Orleans Saints. You're always a Bison. You know that. You'll always be here, part of our family here, and all the best out there in New Orleans. I'll shake your hand there, and I appreciate it always, David.
Yep.
And that's David Onyemata, NFL draftee, actually, from the New Orleans Saints on Bison TV.